Alright, yo, what is up guys? Tim here, welcome back to another Decant Boutique video. Today, something a little different, a new series we're starting. We're actually gonna run you guys through the website this month. We have a ton of brands here on the website. We're just gonna go brand by brand in each video and just show you guys what we have. I'm gonna give you guys a little bit of my personal opinion on the fragrances as well. If I've smelled them, I'll let you know. If I've not smelled them, if they're popular, if you should try them, who are they for. We're just gonna go through all of that here in this video. So first brand, I decided to go with a really big one here. We have the house of Dior, right? So as you can see here, I'm on the Dior page of the Decant Boutique website right here. And if you're wondering how I got here, I went to brand, and if you go to brand, I will show you. We have a list of all the brands here that you can pick from, and of course I found Dior, which is somewhere in this area. Christian Dior, right here, Christian Dior. So now we're gonna just take a look at the Dior fragrances. Let's start out with the first one right here. This is sorted by popularity, just to show you guys which is the most sold on our website, which one are people trying out the most. And if you haven't tried out any of these super popular ones, maybe you should too, because maybe there's something special you might be missing out if you're not trying them out. So first one here, we have Dior Sauvage EDT, obvious choice right here, big banger of a fragrance. It is just a phenomenal release. Back in 2015 when it was released, like, it got like the hype started for it right away, and it just became, still to this day, undefeated blue fragrance. It probably gotten me personally tons of compliments, countless amount of compliments. I love Dior Sauvage. The EDT version is just god tier level fragrance right here. So you should check this one out absolutely if you guys have not done so yet. Moving on here, we have Fève Délicieuse, which is from the Dior Privé line, excuse me. This one is actually one of my favorites from the Privé line. So actually, yeah, it is my definitive favorite from the Privé line. It says right here is for female. Yeah, they're unisex. A lot of these Privé fragrances are unisex, so try them out. This one is my favorite. It's just so delicious. Tonka bean is sweet, is slightly powdery. It's just fantastic fragrance right here. Moving on, we have Ombre Nuit. I don't have a lot of experience with this one, but it's one that I do want to own in the future as well. So this one right here is really good. Really good. It's just that I can't say too much about it simply because I don't have too much experience with this one. I just know that when I went to Dior Boutique here in Las Vegas, every time I get my nose on this, I enjoy it. I enjoy it every time. So that's all I have to say about that one. Dior Homme Intense, next one right here. This one is, what can I say? I really like it. So I don't like it, but a lot of people really like it. So yeah, it speaks for itself really, because yeah, it's just this Dior Homme Intense. It's sold a lot, super popular. It's one that people are gonna, there's a lot of cult following for this one. So if you like the note of iris in any way, you might want to try this one out. For me though, it's just a little bit too much for me. I personally don't really like it too much. Next one here, we have Dior Sauvage, the EDP version. The EDP version, of course, really good. Top-notch fragrance right here, Dior Sauvage EDP. This one is the second version, the second one that came out in the Sauvage line, and it's good. Do I like it more than EDT? I like the EDT more because I like it to be more singy, more fresh. When I wear blue fragrances, I want it to be just a little more refreshing, and the EDP is just not as refreshing as the EDT, hence why I like the EDT more. This line, Dior Eau Sauvage Parfum, this whole line, Sauvage Parfum here, and later on Sauvage, Eau Sauvage EDT, and so on and so forth. This line, don't have too much experience with them, simply because I really don't like how they smell all too much personally. They smell a little bit old school, a little bit dated to me, so I don't really gravitate towards smelling them when I'm at the boutique, or gravitate towards wanting to own them or buy them. So this is just me being honest right here. I'm just gonna run through all this and be honest. I'm not trying to sell anything to you guys. I'm just gonna be dead honest with all my choices. But if you're into more classic colognes, I guess, more old school, clean, gentlemanly fragrances, you might like the Eau Sauvage line. For me personally, a little bit too old school. Next one here, we have Dior Homme Cologne. Now this one is a very, very good scent. In terms of scent, it's just one of the most, I like it so much. It's so refreshing, it's icy, it's cooling, it's like a cocktail really, citrus cocktail. But the downside to this one is that performance is, oh god, so terrible. It's one of the worst performing Dior fragrance. I think I will say it right now, it's the worst performing Dior fragrance. So this is one that you definitely need a decant of for sure. You're not gonna be able to wear this all day. This thing lasts on me maybe like an hour, 2 hours max, and it's gone. So you definitely want decants of this one in your pocket, or leave a decant of this at the office. So, you know, maybe when you buy this thing or when you test out this thing on the website, you can get a bigger ml size, or you get like 2 of these smaller ml size to leave one at home and leave one at the office, stuff like that. That might be the best choice for you. But in terms of scent, phenomenal scent, really like it. Dior Fahrenheit, the whole Fahrenheit line I don't like as well. I smell them and they're just not for me. All the Dior Fahrenheit lines, so we're gonna skip those. Just know that same feeling as I had with the Eau Sauvage line. They're just not for me. I just really didn't gravitate towards them. For me, I guess because I'm a little bit younger, I like something that's a little bit more modern, and those to me are not so modern. Moving on, we have Dior Homme EDT, and this one is the original EDT version, not the 2020. So this one is the one that has the iris in it, and it smells really good. I like the EDT version. To me, it's much more wearable than the Dior Homme Intense. This one is one that I used to not like so much as well, but I've grown to really like it over the years, and it's one that I still enjoy wearing pretty much now. It's really nice, especially for springtime. The 2020 version, I don't know if we have it, we might look down the line, but it's something that, God, the 2020 version is just, to me, quite a disappointment, I have to say. Not something that you want to wear. God, it is nice to wear, don't get me wrong. It's not going to be something that's offensive, but at the end of the day, not too impressive as well. Moving on here, we have Dior Homme Eau EDT. This one is discontinued. Yeah, discontinued. I think we still have a few mLs left in our warehouse, but this one is going to be hard to find given more months down the line because, yeah, it is L'Homme. So it smells really similar to Prada L'Homme. This one actually came out before Prada L'Homme. So yeah, you can say that Prada L'Homme kind of took the DNA from this thing and just kind of make it more modernized in a way. So this one came out before, smells good. If you like Prada L'Homme, you're gonna like this one. Dior Poison Girl, we're gonna skip the female selections for now just to save time. All right, now down here we have the Christian Dior Privé lines. Again, we have Bois d'Argent. This one is really nice. I don't remember particularly how this one smells, like exactly how it smells, but I remember liking it quite a bit. It is a nice one. It's one of the original 3 Dior Privés that are out there. The fact that it survived all the way here while the other 2 didn't is a testament of just how good it is. So try this one out if you guys have not done so. Oud Espahan, this one is rose and oud, a really classic combination. Rose oud is very strong. This one, it has a lot of Middle Eastern inspiration, so if you're into that, this one will be for you. If you're not so much into Middle Eastern style fragrances, rose and oud is not going to be something that you would really gravitate towards all too much. But this thing does smell nice. I do like it. I rate it. So try it out. Dior Homme Sport EDT, this one is nice. I do not know what year this is actually, because Dior Homme Sport got reformulated a lot of times and each batch smells differently. So this one, I have no clue what the year is. I'm gonna ask, you know, my friend later about this one. Moving on, down here we have Dior Sauvage Parfum. Now this is the least favorite out of the whole Sauvage thing for me, just because it doesn't perform. It just doesn't. And the real thing is so expensive. $150 for 100 ml is borderline niche price. That's another reason why I really did not like it. But if you're buying decants, save yourself some money. That's great, man. Like, I would suggest, if you're gonna own Dior Sauvage Parfum, I would suggest you own a decant, not the full thing, because God, it's just so expensive. So yeah, there it is, Dior Sauvage Parfum. We're skipping over the female ones down to this one. Oh, Dior Vetiver. Now Vetiver, this is really interesting because Vetiver is one really hard to find Dior Privés. It's one of the older ones. It's discontinued actually. It's only available in one location, and that is in France, the original the original Christian Dior store. So that's it, it's discontinued. So I guess if you want to try it, we do have decants of it luckily. Another one that's discontinued, Eau Noir as well. We have this, it's not available anymore in stores. Try this one out. This one is like lavender coffee. It's really good. It's really good. Vetiver, I have not tried that, so I can't say anything about it. Leather Oud, don't like this one. Too strong, too animalic. It's just not for me. But if you're into like very animalic kind of fragrances, this one will be for you. Christian Dior Mitza. Now this one is another one that's just very sought after, like extremely sought after fragrance. No longer available anymore as well, only in France. So if you want to try a sample, you can grab it here. Otherwise, it's impossible to find. We're gonna skip over some female choices. We have Spice Blend is actually a nice one. I actually like Spice Blend. No, actually, no, not the Spice Blend. I think that was, God, I can't remember. Was it Spice Blend or Santal Noir? One of these two are ones that I like. I just can't remember exactly which one off the top of my head. I think it was Santal Noir. I remember distinctly having Santal in the name. So yeah, Santal Noir is really nice. Both of these though are cleaner fragrances. A lot of the newer Dior Privé fragrances are gonna be clean. There's that. So if you're not into overly clean or soft or, you know, very introvert, I guess, safe fragrances, these might not be for you. I personally like the older Dior Privés where they're a little more bold as opposed to these newer ones. All right, and we have Dior Intense EDP vintage batch if you guys want to try that, just to throw it out there. We have Cuir Carnage, which is some of the older Privés as well. We have Cuir Carnage, which is a leather one. I actually like this one. Not my favorite of the line, but I actually do like this one. If you like leather, this is a Christian Dior leather fragrance. It's nice. Christian Dior New Look in 1947. This to me smells very feminine. So if you're a guy out there, this will not be for you. It just smells feminine to me, and it's one that smells good. If my girlfriend were to wear this, I'd like it. I don't remember exactly what it smells like. I remember it smells good, but I remember me thinking to myself, very feminine. So. Next one down here, we have Milly Laferré. This one's also another discontinued one. Can't find it anymore. You can find it in France only, or on our website right now. You can try it. Down here, we have Grand Ball, Patchouli Imperial, and Cologne Royale. These, to me, Grand Ball is a really nice white floral fragrance. It's one that's unisex. I enjoy smelling it myself. My little brother actually likes this fragrance. He wants to wear it himself, so there's that. And he's like 3 years younger than me, and he wants to wear it. It's pretty crazy. Patchouli Imperial is very interesting. It's hard to wear. It's hard to appreciate, but it's interesting. If you smell this, you'll be like, gosh, I don't like it, but I kind of do at the same time. Like it intrigues you, but it's not something that you're gonna wear. So there you go. Cologne Royale, this is one that I would say skip because it's like, it's so weak, very weak. It's not something that, it's really easy to wear, easy to like, but it's so weak. It does not last at all on the skin. So there's that. So I don't condone fragrances that don't last. So. That's just me though. If they don't last, especially if they're niche fragrances, they're not worth the price to me. But hey, it's a decant store. You know, you're not paying so much for it. And if you want to try it, hey, I'm all for it, man. All for it. All right, and as you can see, that's it for Christian Dior. That's all we have from Christian Dior. We actually have quite a bit. There's a lot of female selections in here as well that I'm gonna go over maybe in like next month's video. And with that being said, guys, thank you so much for watching. I hope you like this new series, and we'll see you guys again in the next video. Peace.